Life is short and you don't have time to waste with people, places, and things that are not in the interest of your highest good. That goes for your wardrobe too. Therefore, let's get rid of the clothes that are not in the interest of our highest good. What can you count on and what can you count out? We are going to make 2 lists, friends and enemies. Yep, that's right. Judgment time is here, my friend. So, are you my friend or are you my enemy? Let's get started making our list. In this video, we're going to be talking about the back. Don't have a toned back? Well, what can you do to minimize the back fat or the appearance of back fat? Like I said in all these videos, you may not even have this issue. For example, you don't really have back fat, but what you're wearing is making it look like you do. So therefore, we're going to talk about what you're doing in your wardrobe that's making it look like you have back fat when you really don't have any, or if you really do have some, how you can minimize the appearance of that, okay? So, in the issue of back fat, what is our friend? You can see we've added a new item, and our friend in the area of back fat is going to be blouson blouses. Newly added to the enemies list, fitted t-shirts, and I will explain and show you that in a little bit. So here we are, the enemies list. You can see the new item on there, a fitted t-shirt. So unfortunately, you can see the top or the woman in the jeans shown here. And you can see she has what some may call a muffin top or back fat coming over the sides, okay? And the reason for that is some might say it's too tight jeans or too tight shirt. Okay, the thing is usually because people have on these fitted t-shirts that would explain not just this roll here, but if there was rolls higher up. And I understand them, so you can see an example of when I'm saying a fitted t-shirt. You see the light green shirt there. I can understand why people gravitate towards these. I mean, you go to the Gap, you go anywhere, there's like shelving with stacks of all the different colors of these, and you just want to have them in your wardrobe. However, they may not be the best item for you. Like I said, they are very tempting because they're beautifully stacked and displayed and merchandised everywhere that you go in these beautiful colors. But they don't always work for everyone. And it actually, if you do have a little back fat, by wearing a t-shirt that's very clingy, or a shirt such as this that's very clingy, is just going to highlight that fact. And there's so many more stylish and elegant options that you can wear that is going to hide that, and it's going to make you so much more comfortable and so much more confident. So remember, we don't want this. We don't want that area showing there where people think that we have back fat going on or muffin top going on. And so one of the ways to do that is we have to engage our friends. So let's take a look at our friends list. You can see here in the fight against back fat, we have the blouson blouse. Here's an example of one here. Again, it's a very billowy top. I kind of like this one here because it's kind of a throwback to like a 70s, 60s print, which is kind of fun. You don't have to have that. But you can see just it's a very billowy top. A lot of times at the bottom it will blouse out, hence the name like blouson blouse. And you can actually just search for this term online if you're looking for this particular style of shirt. But again, it's going to help to hide everything. And you could see, you can just throw, it's super easy, you could just throw this on with a pair of jeans and automatically you look more stylish and more elegant than the fitted tee that was shown in the previous screen, okay? So it's still a very simple item to put on. You're not super dressed up if you put it on, but you do look a little bit more put together. Okay? If you're wondering what this can go with, like I said, you can throw this on with a pair of jeans and a pair of riding boots and look very stylish. You can also put together an outfit for work like this with just a simple black skirt and a nice handbag and a pair of wedges. So again, it's the blouson blouse. You can see how it's going to help cover up any situations that are happening underneath the blouse. It's not clinging to every little piece of you, so it shows every crevice or dimple, right? So again, let's review our list. On our friends list, we have the billowy sleeves. That's going to help minimize arm flap. We have the straight heels, which are going to make our calves look slimmer. We have the V neckline, which is going to help us to look like we have a long, elegant, slim, graceful neck. We now have the blue swan blouse, which is going to help to minimize any muffin top situation or any back fat situations, right? Now on the enemies list, we have puff sleeves, chunky heels, mock turtlenecks, and covered in this video here, the fitted t-shirt. And like I said, I know it's tempting. They are beautifully merchandised everywhere that you go, but maybe you should steer clear of that. It should be maybe on your enemies list when you are out shopping. And if you have these items in your wardrobe, you may want to toss them out. If you don't believe me, just go try them on, look at yourself all angles in the mirror, and see if you see any of that back fat situation happening, and or are you comfortable in it, is the other thing. So you go, it doesn't look too bad, but if you're going to be self-conscious and uncomfortable in it all day, that's not attractive either. So you may want to try, like I said, a blue swan blouse. And why not? You automatically look much more put together if you have on one of those type of shirts rather than a fitted t-shirt. So this video series isn't only about our enemies. We also want to celebrate friendships. Therefore, I have created the Gal Pal Glamour Plan. You can access it by visiting the URL aishajones.com/glamour plan. When you get there, you'll see this image. You can just click on it to download the PDF. Once you download the PDF, just go ahead, print it out. And what it is that you complete one half of it and your Gal Pal completes the other half of it. The reason for this is that we are much more likely to take action if we engage with a friend. We know that if we do diets, if we decide to suddenly take up jogging or yoga, we're much more likely to stick with it if we engage a friend. So why not engage a friend in trying to get to glamorous? So you can just go ahead, download the Gal Pal Glamour Plan and just start checking off the items on the list to get you to glamorous. And you can also hold each other accountable for getting the enemies out of your wardrobe and inviting more friends into your wardrobe. That's it for this video, but on the next one, we are going to tackle a big issue, pun intended. What to do if you don't have a toned backside. How to minimize a big booty. Now I know a big booty is in, but you may want to tone it back a little bit depending on what situation you have going on back there. And I'm going to show you what things in your wardrobe are working for you and which are working against you, more specifically your jeans, and you may not realize what you're doing. So you want to stay tuned and watch that video. So we will compile our list. Our friends list for how to deal with a big booty and our enemies list for how to deal with a big booty. Should be very, very interesting. Make sure you catch the next video. Thank you for watching.